Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and today we are going to look at this problem called the longest common prefix. And as you can see, the problem states that we write a function to find the longest common prefix string among an array of strings. And the problem says if there is no common prefix, we return an empty string. So first, we need to understand what it means when they say a common prefix. That means we need to look at the strings that we are provided and see if they have a common string at the beginning. And therefore, we should return the longest. As you can see in this example here, we can only return FL because that's the longest prefix we have among the three strings. For this second example here, as you can see, we don't have a common prefix. Therefore, we will return an empty string. Let me use these three strings that we are given as an example to explain how I'm going to solve the problem. So I will take my first string and use it as my initial longest prefix. And I will compare that string with the other strings one at a time. So I will get this and I compare it with this string. I check to see if my initial longest prefix is a prefix of this string. If it's not, then I will delete the last character from my initial longest prefix. I will use the same initial prefix to compare it again with the same string. Since it's not a prefix for this string, I will also delete the last character. Now, if you look at these two, they are the same. At this point now, I will say this string, it's a prefix of this one. Now I can go to the next one. I look at this and I compare it with the next one. And as you can see, it's not a prefix of this one. Therefore, I go ahead and remove the last character. I compare with it again, and as you can see, it's not still. I remove one more character. I compare it one more time, and as you can see, it's now a prefix of all the strings that we have. Now I can return this. So how can we implement that one in the code? Let's see that quickly. So I will say string longest prefix will be equal to the string's index 0. Then I will say for each string that we have in strings, you can say while string dot index of our longest prefix, while it's not equal to 0, which means it's not the prefix, then we can say our longest prefix is equal to itself dot a substring starting from 0 to the second last character, which we can get by lb.length minus 1. So we test if it's not at the beginning. If it's not a prefix, then we keep removing the last character. And it will continue doing that until it is a prefix, or at least our longest prefix becomes an empty string. So now at this point, we can return our longest prefix, and if I didn't make any mistake, this should work. So let's test this out and see. And as you can see, this was really very fast and it's accepted. Thank you so much, guys, and if you have any question, please let me know in the comments. If you learned something today, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel.